Emily, when we spoke in Beverly Hills about your role in The Smashing Machine, you discussed the fight scene with me. And I would love for you just to explain the emotion and the energy it took to do that with Dwayne.
I think all of their fights beforehand, the small barbs that they'd throw at each other, it was all, and the tension was all building to this volcanic fight at the end where the doors literally blow off the place, figuratively, emotionally, all the guardrails disappear. And I think we knew that it was going to be a storm. And I think it's what it felt like internally, is that as you're preparing for it, you wake up that morning and it's like you start to kind of brace for impact. But I felt that, that you're going to have to go elsewhere. You're going to have to go outside of yourself, and it's nerve-wracking. I think it's just nerve-wracking, like what you need to gather in order to go there. And I was so grateful to have this incredibly spontaneous working environment that Benny provides. I'm so grateful for the immense trust and love that I have for DJ, so that there's a sort of shorthand of a safety net there, that when you're building to do a scene like that, it's just there.
The costumes that you wore. And when I saw you in person, your style is so stunning. And you just finished shooting Devil Wears Prada. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering how all of that comes together for you in costume. Has the Devil Wears Prada influenced your personal style?
I think I knew nothing about style before I did the Devil Wears Prada. I think I was just dressing like a teenage boy and I didn't know what to wear ever. So I think that was the big launch of kind of understanding how fashion can be art and can represent a part of yourself. And I think that, the costumes on a film are so integral to me. Like they are so a part of the process, as is the makeup, the hair, these nails I had for Dawn, those enormous French tip nails, the Wonder Bra, the tits, the hair, like everything, the fake tan. It's just, it all made a huge difference to me. And I think that Heidi and I, worked on these costumes with Dawn, that she had this very overt 90s glamorized way of dressing, but it's intentional to pull his attention towards her. Like she wants his attention on her all the time. She is not a girl to wear sweatpants. And I think that that really helped, that it was all so deliberate how she would dress and look, and intentional in drawing him to her.
You and Dwayne have a very special relationship. You mentioned that you asked him to do this because he brought the project, but didn't want to do it. So, very briefly, how did you convince him to come on and do this?
To be honest, it was his project in the beginning that he brought to Benny in 2019, but then COVID hit and it drifted. But he very much wanted to do this project, but I think things got in the way. And then when I was working with Benny on Oppenheimer, Benny said, "You're friends with Dwayne, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Could you reconnect me with him? I still can't stop thinking about this movie, The Smashing Machine." So they reconnected. And then a few months down the line, Benny asked me to be in it with him. And I think I knew this was exactly what DJ should prioritize next in his schedule, because it was going to be such an expansive experience and it was going to scare him. And I thought that would be great because I just felt this restlessness in him that had been building for years of like, what else? Like, what else can I do? I know he's grateful for all these massive movies he's done, but yet I got to know a very deep, contemplative person who's experienced a great deal of struggle in his life, that I think a movie like Smashing Machine, it gives that space to come out. I don't know if it's that rewarding to have to be invincible all the time. It's actually more exciting to play someone like Mark Kerr.
Wonderful. So good to talk with you. Thank you
You
for your
too,
time.
Margaret. All right,
See you
take care.
soon.
See
Bye.
ya.